children.
Let's go quiet the house. Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Are we ready?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, places. Come on out, we ain't got no blow tape.
Lights need to come up.
The lights need to come up.
Before we start.
Yeah.
Someone told me you were a vet.
Someone told me you had a gun.
You kill people?
You are only 19?
You volunteered?
You're bullshitting me.
Oh. You're one of the lucky ones who made it back.
I'm sorry.
I guess you don't want to talk about it.
How are the women?
That was the heat.
That was Bob Hope.
How does it feel to kill somebody?
You were a pawn?
You were a hero.
You're stupid. You should have gone to Canada.
You were there?
You were there.
You were there?
You were there?
You were there.
You
You
were
were
You were
there.
there?
There?
I keep having this dream about a trip I'm going on. I board a plane for Europe, and I always end up in Vietnam. I look down from the plane. I can see a lot of shit going on below. I get off the plane, and I can't find my unit. I meet two other GIs on the road, and I ask them about my unit. They just give me bullshit answers. I dive into a bunker, and Little John is sitting there. He's covered with blood, and he's been crying. I ask him what he's doing there, and why he isn't buried. And he just starts laughing. And then floats right up to me and says, "You think I don't know I'm dead? Let me tell you something, man. I am pissed off! I don't get to go home!" We get hit with a ground attack, and I see the VC shoot Little John. And I shoot 2 fucking VC. But in my dream, nobody dies. Everybody just gets up, and we walk off together.
Look at this fucking watch, Little John. I lost my sense of judgment yesterday. I killed someone. Who? I don't know. We've never met. You think you have to know someone to kill him? After all, it's a very important part of both your lives. But I'm still here. Where? In the land of Buddha. and banyan trees, and chow dai temples, and South China Seas. Hey, Papa Son, another peppermint schnapps, please. Gee, isn't Saigon beautiful? I feel like I'm in Paris. This is an outdoor cafe. Those are boulevards, statues, taxi cabs, and barbed wire. I lost my sense of judgment yesterday. You see, I traded 2 cartons of Salem cigarettes that I should have traded 1 for. Now the guys are laughing at me. It's good pot though. And that sweet little Mama San's face, so brown, so sincere. If you buy from me, I give you #1 Komosai. Her? No. She's not humping rockets for the VC. Hey, do you think I killed her baby? I lost my sense of judgment yesterday. See, I sat down in my bunker and I wrote a letter to my girlfriend. I said, Julie, I don't think that I love you anymore. She hasn't written back since I only told the truth. And the truth is, I don't know. I want to wake up now. I want to go home now. See, we live in bunkers, and we carry M16s. She's 19. She goes to college. She doesn't even know what a mortar round sounds like. A couple weeks ago, I got a letter from her, and all she wanted was my opinion on a wedding dress. I lost my sense of judgment yesterday. And Brooklyn seems like a world away.
Playing darts, my 2 ex-wives' pictures. It's the 4th of July. Everybody else was out celebrating. I was freaking out, man. But I managed to get myself up and out for a 6-pack. I hit the streets, night sky, colors, explosions. Man, I was freaking out. Then I flashed, incoming, boom! Off the curb, into the streets. Fell out of my chair. I looked up and there she was, smiling. I said, hey, I'm a vet. You want to dance with me? She looked at me and smiled. Reached out her hand, looked at my chair, looked at me, started to cry. I looked up at her, reached out. She took my hand and danced. 2 boat people meeting in the night. She's 19, her name's Mary. She's Vietnamese.
I went to the wall in Washington. There's this dream I keep having. I walk away from the wall, and suddenly I'm in Vietnam. I board a C-130, heading for Khe Sanh. Going there for some R&R. In my dream, I'm on the plane, and it's filled with body bags. There's no place to sit but on the bags. I'm sitting there as the plane begins to descend. And I look out the window. It's not Vietnam. It's my hometown. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there and body bags begin to move. I start wigging out. I jump off the plane before it stops taxiing, but I can't move. And all of a sudden, body bags start unzipping themselves. I recognize some of the names on the body bags. I recognize them from my childhood. I try to run away, but I can't. They start lifting out. And every boy from my high school graduating class gets out of the body bags one by one. I feel very calm. We head out and go into town. There's a brass band and a ticker tape parade. I have no fear. We all walk home together.
November 11th, 1984. I was meditating in a Buddhist temple in Bangkok. I was trying to figure out what had brought me back to Southeast Asia. A very young Thai girl sat next to me. I tried to speak to her, but nothing came. "What's wrong?" she asked. I said I fought in the Vietnam War. She smiled and said, "Don't think too much, it will only make you depressed." I said, "I keep thinking about killing people." She brushed my cheek with her fingertip and whispered a gentle truth. "The war is over. It's time to go home."
It's time to go home.
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 It's time to go home. Somebody told me you were a vet.
Someone told me you had a gun.
You killed people?
You were only 19.
You volunteered.
You're bullshitting me.
Oh, you're one of the lucky ones who made it back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Suppose you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we saw that on TV.
How was the heat?
How was the rain?
How are the women?
How was Bob Hope?
How does it feel to kill somebody?
You were a pawn?
You were a hero.
You're stupid. You should have gone to Canada.
How does it feel to kill somebody?
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 How does it feel to kill somebody?